All right, this is a quick video for those of y'all out there. El Paso City Council, a friend of mine sent me the link. They had an emergency meeting today. Well, they had their normal meeting, but a friend of mine who is a teacher, but she also owns a karaoke DJ business. So schools have already been basically shut down for at least 30 days here in El Paso, and but she has her karaoke company and they were voting. She sent me the link and they were voting live. So she sent me the link and I went live. I'm texting one of my other friends who he's retired military, but he also owns a karaoke company. So he was like, man, I'm driving right now, but I sent him the link and been giving him updates about what's been going on. So he's affected now too, because I just texted him and I was like, yeah, they voted on shutting down bars and such. He was like, starting when? And I was like, immediately. Well, like 30 minutes ago, but immediately. And he's just like, wow. Now, I think this is all bullshit. I do. The coronavirus, yeah, is a virus, just like the flu is a virus, just like, I mean, but to go to this drastic nature, this is a message that goes out to you liberal, leftist, fucking socialist piece of shits out there. I thought y'all were all about the Green New Deal, right? Y'all want to take things in a drastic nature, right? Drastic, 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 because the earth is gonna die in 12 years. The earth is gonna die in 12 years. Well, if that's the case, y'all should be praising the coronavirus. Y'all are the ones that want to take things in such a drastic nature. Y'all are the ones that want to take these drastic AOC and all you fuckers. Y'all want to take things in a drastic measures because the earth is going to die in 12 years. Well, the coronavirus should be a blessing then, right? Y'all shouldn't be shutting stuff down. Y'all should be having coronavirus parades. Y'all should be literally getting more people sick because we already know it's a low mortality rate. And again, I mean, she literally was talking about killing cows. Killing cows. This is AOC. We need to immediately stop driving cars right now. Okay, y'all want to take things to such a drastic measure? Well, again, the coronavirus should actually be a good thing. Whether you're a Christian and let God sort things out, right? Or you're Wiccan like me and let Mother Earth sort things out. I seem to be the only, well, not the only one, because I do have other pagan friends. I've got even Christian and Catholic friends that are like, let God, let whatever sort it out. So all you people that believe that we should take that the earth is going to die in 12 years, y'all should be praising this. Y'all should be have coronavirus parades and shit, trying to get people sick. I mean, it's a good thing, right? It would cull the population, even though it's a low mortality rate. Wouldn't y'all be happy about culling the population for the sake of the planet? I mean, let's look at it this way. Oh my God, AOC, I believe every word you're saying. You know what? You're right. The earth, I completely believe what you're saying. The earth is going to die in 12 years. Shit. Well, then we need to do something really drastic. Lots of people need to die off. I mean, if you listen to a lot of speeches, maybe not necessarily them, but damn, I mean, Rosie O'Donnell, Madonna, all these fucking Tom Hanks, crazy ass Jim Carrey. Oh, Republicans need to be killed off. They need to die off. I'm not calling for violence, but if they should die, well, again, y'all should be praising the coronavirus. Again, y'all should be literally putting, why aren't y'all putting out concerts, free concerts right now? This, for the sake of Mother Earth, we should get as many people sick as possible so that way all these people could die off and save the planet. As a pagan, as you know, if I were to believe that, as far as, man, the earth is going to die in 12 years. The earth's going to die in 12 years. If I truly believed, I mean, because damn, I was married for 23 years. Well, 25 technically, but 23 years, 12 years is a drop in the bucket. So if the earth is going to die off that damn soon, then we then, if I were to believe that, then we really need to take things, the bull by the nuts. We really need to do some drastic shit. Wait a minute, there's a virus that's going on right now. The mortality rate's really, really, really fucking low. But hey, there's a virus going on right now that some people are dying from. Maybe we should let it run its course. Why are we Why are we quarantining and shutting shit down? Why we should be having concerts and gatherings and everything to get more people sick because it's for Mother Earth. It's for the betterment of the earth. All these people dying off, that's fertilizer for the earth. We're helping the earth, right? Why are we quarantining things? See what I mean? Why? I've got people like, oh, we need to do this. And I'm like, yeah, but you're also one of the people that is like fucked up and, well, I don't believe the earth's going to die off in 12 years, but what? It's either you believe it or you don't. And if you do believe that, then again, this coronavirus should be a good thing for all of you. You should be out there deliberately getting sick on purpose. Just so, I mean, you should be, oh my God, I got the coronavirus. The earth actually loves me. She chose me. I mean, oh my God, this is so stupid. This is so stupid. Here we go with more pussification of America. And again, I already know, for those of you who have seen my videos, you know that this is just redundant for me saying this, broken record for saying this. But if I were to get sick, I could really, I've already survived two things, but four times that are worse than the fucking COVID-19. If I were to contract it and die, okay. I mean, obviously I'd be quarantined at Beaumont Army Hospital. I'd be medicated and drugged up anyway. So it's like, I really wouldn't care. I mean, I'd be medicated anyway. So whatever. But this is just so stupid. The earth, if this is not man-made, because all these other people that the conspiracy theory, this thing is just behaving, which I've even said the thing is behaving a little strangely for it to be nature. But anyway, something I thought about, because I just posted this on Facebook so I can let all my friends know, hey, by the way, this is what's going on out there. But for my friends who work in bars and work in that sort of environment, I've already been texting people and everything. I sent them the links when city council was having their emergency meeting so they could watch it live too. And people are like, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? I'm like, yeah, they just voted. They just voted to shut down bars and certain things of that nature. So people, it's just fucked up. So one of the city council people was crying. She was crying because she was like, what about people with groceries? Children. It's great that y'all put a price freeze on toiletries and candles and batteries and generators and all that other shit. It's nice that y'all put a price freeze on that. It's nice that y'all have put a price freeze on certain food items and things like that. It's nice that y'all put something that uh you can't have your electricity or your gas or whatever shut down or shut off, but I'm like, I don't think mortgages count for that, your house. So, hey, great, you're saved from your electricity and everything else being shut off because of what's going on, and there's no price hiking or anything like that while this is going on for the next 30 days. But hey, you can't control my mortgage company. Hey, I'm laid off. I mean, I'm not one of those people. I collect my disability, so my bills are going to get paid pretty much anyway. So I'm fine for me. But for other people, it's like, how am I supposed to eat? How am I supposed to pay my rent? I think they also added rent and such, but that's within here in El Paso. I don't think that controls my mortgage because I don't think they're local here. So, eh, hmm. But I was thinking about this before I finished my video on Facebook. We just had Fat Tuesday, right? Right? We just had Fat Tuesday. The coronavirus was going on. Coronavirus was in full swing at that time, right? So, because people are like, why are they choosing now? And I'm like, because today is St. Patrick's Day. Thousands of people getting together, drinking and partying for St. Patrick's Day. That's the reason why a lot in El Paso, they love to party. They will party over everything. I mean, when I moved here, because I was married to a Mexican family, when I moved here, I was like, why are these? It's Monday at 9 a.m. Why are these people buying like bottles of 40s? What the fuck is going on? It's Monday at 9 a.m. And she goes, and my wife was like, they drink for anything here because she was Mexican, is Mexican, but she was like, they drink for anything here. It'll be a kids party, and instead of taking care of the kids, they do the piñata and all that stuff and everything, but they're pretty much immediately drunk right afterwards. So it's no longer about the kids at that point. And I'm like, wow, what the fuck is with this town? So these people drink and party for anything. So the fact of it, St. Patrick's Day, even though none of them are Irish, I mean, I'm at least black Irish. I mean, come on, I'm actually fucking Irish, So it's at least I have a reason, and I don't even drink, but at least I have an excuse. It's like these motherfuckers are Mexican. Why are they celebrating St. Patrick's Day? But um, as I said, Fat Tuesday just passed, and the coronavirus was in full swing then. So I'm finding it really strange how we didn't have an explosion of the virus then, right? Obviously, there were birthday parties and concerts and gatherings since then. Yet somehow or another, obviously, there were birthday parties and concerts and gatherings since then. Yet somehow or another, random case way the fuck over there, another random case way the fuck over there. But yet somehow or another, we just had Fat Tuesday and a whole bunch of shit since then. Why wasn't there an explosion of the virus then? Why are they so worried about an explosion of the virus now? Hmm. This seems a little fucking strange, don't it? It was, as I said, the coronavirus was in full swing around Fat Tuesday, where there were a lot of my friends were out. Everybody was out, as far as I know. Nationwide, everybody was out. Friends were posted nationwide, all over the fucking country for Fat Tuesday. I don't, if unless I'm actually DJing an event or something or karaoke an event or whatever, I don't like leaving my house on major holidays in El Paso because, as I said, these people will drink because it's Monday. So an actual fucking holiday, it's a lot of drunks on the road. Fuck that shit. I was almost killed by a drunk driver who was so drunk was driving the wrong way on I-10. Hit a police transport, killing one of the passengers, one of the prisoners in the back of the police transport, shattered the legs of the passenger officer, she lost her eye, almost killed the driver officer. And this was a Ford Econoline. This was a fucking like Honda. And it destroyed the Econoline. A fucking van, a big ass van, destroyed it and literally lifted it up, like jumped the van up, and then hit my car at full speed. I mean, I was slamming on my brakes, which the traffic officer, the specialist had said, if I had hit the gas instead, I would have literally passed it. But it's a natural reaction to hit your brakes. But slid under the van and hit me head on. So I was almost killed by a drunk driver. So yeah, and this was on just a regular Saturday night at like 3:30 in the morning. So this motherfucker was still that trashed to drive the wrong way. How do you drive the wrong way? Oh, that's right. I remember, because they were investigating and I knew the traffic officer. I knew him. And he called me and he goes, yeah, we found out what happened. He was driving the right way on I-10, lost control, hit the barrier, spun the car around when it hit the barrier, and just continued driving. So that's how he ended up driving the wrong way on I-10 and almost killed me. So yeah, that was not even a holiday. These people are fucking. So now that the bars are closed, me and my friends have already been texting, and some of them have already put laugh out loud and things like that. But we're not joking. I've already been talking to a few of my friends that are in domestic violence marriages. So I'm just curious what's going to happen to children here in El Paso. I wonder there's going to be a lot. I guarantee you, there are going to be a lot of suicides. Suicides are going to skyrocket here in El Paso. Guarantee it. And there's going to be a lot of domestic abuse. I'm not joking. Y'all need to understand, I'm not joking. These people, we literally, I wonder how soon it'll be before the first report comes in of a stabbing or a shooting at a Thanksgiving, dinner. And we're not talking about random violence. We're talking about family. This has become a thing. This has become a fucking almost a Deadpool. Whenever there is a major holiday like a Thanksgiving or Christmas, there's always a stabbing of an uncle or a cousin or a brother. There's always a stabbing or a shooting of a family member from a family member in El Paso. I'm not joking. I am being dead serious. This has become like a Deadpool here. Well, Thanksgiving's tomorrow. I wonder how soon the first report's going to come in about there was a stabbing, there was a shooting at this family event. I'm telling you, it's like a Deadpool here. These people are fucked up here. They're fucked up. But the cost of living is still great. It's one of the safest cities in the world. It is. With all the weird shit that happens here, it's still actually one of the safest cities in the world. Bizarre, right? And the cost of living is great here. So fuck that. I mean, I'm not moving back to Virginia. Fuck that shit. Hell no. I grew up in a house that I love my house. I love my neighborhood that I grew up in, but the house I grew up in can fit inside my house. That means it would be expensive as fuck back home. Fuck that shit. I'm gonna stay here. I'll just travel back home when I actually want to and can to, and can. And save that money. I mean, everybody's like, move back here, and I'm like, I have a 3-bedroom, 1.5 bath, which I love my walk-in shower. House. It should be a 4-bed. I mean, I got a den, which to me just doesn't even make any fucking sense. So it should be a 4-bedroom house. Um, big ass yard, and it's just like, why the fuck would I move back? Would I pay for my house in a great neighborhood for that? For mind you, in a great neighborhood, I wouldn't be able to afford that back home. So yeah, let me get back on subject. So El Paso City Council were already meeting. They were already meeting. They're still conducting business right now. It's their normal business, but um, they had an emergency meeting during the time. See, they're still having the regular meeting right now. We have Mr. Javier Gutierrez. But they they basically closed their normal meeting to have an emergency meeting to shut down bars and stuff of that nature here. And I'm just like, we just had Mardi Gras, we just had Fat Tuesday. Thousands of people gathered nationwide, and the coronavirus didn't explode. And it was in full swing at that point, was it not? Since Fat Tuesday, we've had concerts and events and other shit going on, and the virus again did not explode. I really believe that people are just taking this shit way too fucking seriously, for one. For two, for all you people that are out there that believe the earth is going to die in 12 years, this coronavirus should be a good thing for y'all. Y'all should be praising this shit. Y'all should be literally saying, no, we're not going to quarantine. The more people that die off will save the earth, right? I got a lot of friends who work in bars. I mean, most of my friends who do karaoke and DJ, and like me, most of us are veterans. So we either collect our retirement or a disability or whatever. So we're pretty much okay for us. But, and then I have a lot of them also who are teachers as well, and they're going to be fine. But for your normal person out there, here in El Paso anyway, I feel for you. This is going to fuck you over bad, just bad. All over a virus that has a low mortality rate, very, 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 very fucking low. And these people are panicking for no damn reason. I am one of those. I don't believe the earth is going to die in 12 years. I believe that Mother Earth will take drastic natures. Mother Nature, things will get extreme and millions of people will die off, but Mother Nature will reset. Mother Nature's fine. Humanity, when they say the earth is going to die in 12 years, most of the other Wiccans and other pagans that I know are like, Mother Earth's going to be fine. What the fuck are you talking about? Humanity may die off, either just billions of them, and then you're going to have the other ones that are going to survive because they're going to be on the tail end as Mother Earth is recuperating, you know, but Mother Earth is fine. Mother Earth, as things get worse, it's going to kill off more humans, but the Earth itself is going to be fine. So, I mean, I find it funny when people have tried talking to me, and I'm like, you do know I'm Wiccan, right? You know I'm pagan. So trying to scare me about the Earth dying, it's like, the Earth ain't going nowhere, fuckers. Life will always find a way. You know this, right? Now, if we're talking humanity, again, you're talking to the wrong person, because I've believed since I was a teenager that humanity is a plague on the earth. So if you're talking humanity and they're like, okay, well, yeah, I'm talking humanity. Well, then I could give a fuck less about humanity, and that includes me. If humanity's going to die off, the earth will be just fine. Humanity dying off, who gives a fuck? The earth will replenish. The earth survives. but y'all are the ones that are fucking this shit up. I'm doing everything I can as I'm growing. My neighbors still talk to me. I'm new to this neighborhood as of what, 6 years, 7 years, somewhere like that. I'm new to this neighborhood. The house that I bought, yeah, they did the whole rocks and the landscaping and all that shit and everything. But as far as the vegetation, the trees and all that, all those were dying from the previous person who lived here. I moved in and everything is green as fuck to where my neighbors are still my neighbors are literally like, dude, how is it that your weeds and like, I mean, I was like, everybody's like, we were just talking about this just a couple of weeks ago. It's like, dude, I mean, because we've had a lot of rain here, lately. And everybody's like, man, everybody else's weeds are like this and yours are like this. It's like everything is growing in your yard. What the So, I mean, people were like, I mean, my trees were either dead, like my fig tree in the back. They were like, that thing was dead, like dead, dead for years, dead. And it's exploded green. So, as I said, Mother Earth will find a way. I mean, my neighbor who lives behind me, who's him and his wife are retired scientists that work for the military, engineers that work for the military. Um, they were like, that thing was dead, like absolutely fucking dead. Dead, dead. They were like, "Is that a new tree?" And I'm like, "No, it's the same tree." And they were like, "What? That thing was dead." It's like, and there's, no sprouts, no nothing, dead. How the hell is it growing? um, my mulberry trees, they were like, those things have been the same size for years. You move in and they exploded, like they just grew. My front tree, my big ass, I don't even know what the fuck that is out there right now. But my tree in the front yard, big they were like that thing was like this, it was big, but this little tree, and now it's fucking huge. It takes up like almost your whole yard. They're like, we've been here, like my neighbor across the street, Manny, he's been here forever. My neighbors back there have been there forever, like 30, 40 years and shit. So the earth will find a way. Always. So now, if you want to talk humanity dying off, we could talk that. We could definitely have a discussion about that. But then again, you're still talking to the wrong person because the person that I am is going to be like, I don't give a fuck about humanity dying off. I care more about the trees and the plants and the animals than humanity any day. Humans are a plague. Humanity is the worst plague on this planet. Worse than any plague. We are destroying more as humanity than nature is. We are the plague. So, talking to me about the virus and all this other shit, I don't care. I really don't care. I hope the virus does claim billions of people. If I'm a part of that, I don't really care because, again, I'm Wiccan and it's like that's Mother Nature doing her thing. So, anyway, I'm done with this video for today. I just was like, oh, I got to do a video because this is just, I feel for my friends that have, I mean, my friend who lives here, who helps out, who moved in, who I would accredit to saving my life. Um, as far as just depression and things after the wife left and all that bullshit and everything. And I already know there are going to be some dumbasses. Well, good that she left. Yeah, yeah. You know what? Again, you're talking to the wrong person if you're going to try and troll me. You're really barking up the wrong tree. But yeah, she's crying. She's in tears. Because it's like, how am I supposed to get paid? How am I? It's I don't know. I got a lot of friends right now. A friend of mine who works for the railroad, his wife is a rookie police officer. And it's just one of those, we have children and they're not in school right now. What the fuck? What are we supposed to do? This this is insane. We really shouldn't be quarantining anything. This is my personal opinion. We shouldn't be quarantining anything. We should be getting more people sick because because I said the mortality rate is extremely low, like really fucking low. There are many videos out there of people who have contracted it, got sick, and were like, it was nothing. I've been sicker than this. This was nothing. We should be getting people sick on purpose so that way they could just move on. The sickness only lasts a few days. Y'all know that, right? It only lasts a few days and then you move on. For those people that'll die, then we should be taking funding, all this funding they want to put for, excuse me, emergency and all this other bullshit and the quarantine and all that. We should be getting people's, I guarantee you we would save more money doing this. By doing this, we would save way more money. Getting people sick on purpose, and the ones who die, putting that money towards comfort and burying and everything else. But the people who survive it will actually be stronger for it. This is the pagan in me. This is the Wiccan in me that cares more about Mother Earth and nature than about humanity. This is my solution. Getting people sick, so because the mortality rate is really fucking low, like really fucking low, getting people sick, the ones, which is the majority of them, will get better and be fine after a few days. And the ones who die, we put all that money for the fucking emergency and quarantine, all that bullshit that you're going to waste more money on doing the quarantine bullshit, and so basically pay for the funerals and all that other stuff. Life will go on much faster than the stupid 30-day quarantine bullshit, shutdown crap you're doing here in El Paso. Life will go on really fast, much faster than that. And we'll help with the earth because, I can't even say we're going to help that much because the mortality rate's really low. So we're not going to help by that much by the people who do die. And we're going to save a ton of money because instead of doing the quarantine shit, you're going to actually put it towards if your family member dies from this, here's 10,000, here, we're literally going to pay for the funeral and all that stuff. There's my solution. There is my hardcore Wiccan fucking Gaia loving the Mother Earth solution. Saves money, saves time, and everybody can get on with their lives. It's a hardcore solution, but it's actually the best solution on there. It really is. But you people are, oh, you're evil. You have no heart. I have more heart to the people who are going to be out of a job right now. You can't get evicted from an apartment. The city council put that out. But for what about those people who are like me who own a house, who have to pay a mortgage? Mine is fine because I'm a disabled veteran. Mine is fine. What about other people who are paying a mortgage and they're not veterans? They're not military. What about those people? The city council doesn't control nationwide banks. So what happens when they can't pay their mortgage? What about all the friends that I have that I know for a fact and the people I don't know out there who are in domestic relationships? So now that the bars are shut down for 30 days, violence is going to skyrocket here in El Paso. I guarantee you. Suicides are going to skyrocket here in El Paso. I guarantee it. I've got a lot of other friends who have already been texting me, just even joking about it. And I'm like, y'all do know that's actually probably going to happen. Domestic violence and suicides are all going to go up because of the bars and shit being shut down. And of course, people not being able to pay their mortgages and shit like that. You're going to have a lot of violence and suicides go up. And I'm going to be and I'm putting this in the video right now, March 17th, St. Patrick's Day. I will be reporting on this about domestic violence cases going up. I got a lot of friends in the police department. So I will be texting them going, hey, I'm not going to name names or anything, but can y'all please give me that advice? They give me that information because I want the people out there to realize what these fuckers are doing by closing this shit up. I mean, I'm going to ask, I'm going to text one of my friends right now, and I'm going to ask him, do you believe violence is going to increase because of these bar shutdowns for 30 days? And I already know what he's going to say. I already fucking know what he's going to say. He's going to agree with me that it is. This was a very bad idea, them shutting shit down. One of the city council people, they didn't put her on camera, so I didn't see who it was, but she was crying. She was crying, sobbing. What about the people who won't be able to pay their mortgage? What about the people who, that's fine and dandy what you guys are talking about, but what about feeding their kids? This this is so stupid. This is fucking stupid. Yeah, hey, well, I don't understand this, man. This is fucking retarded. It would be better for them to just not quarantine anything, let people get sick because the virus will come and go in days. I've watched numerous videos that people have put out who had the virus, who got sick, and they were like, yeah, I was sick for like 4 days, boom, done. Yeah, I'm still quarantined, but yeah, just had a high fever and that was, and the sweats, and that was, and I mean, those people are like, I've been sicker, I've been worse than this, you know. This is stupid. This is really stupid. This is going to cause more trouble than it's worth. Watch what happens. Y'all don't understand. This shit is going to go. This is going to. God, how would I put this? Let's just say this is not going to go over well. This is what they're doing is going to be way worse than if they had just left everything alone and let the virus run its course. This is going to cause way more trouble. Mark my words. Oh God. Oh my. What are they going to do with all the homeless people? Yep, Will. What are they going to do with all of them that are gathered by hundreds out there on the street? I hear you, Will. What? Oh my God, these people. I guarantee you, California is going to use this as an excuse to house these people with federal funding. Because, oh my God, we're getting them off the street, right? We're saving from we're going to get them off the street. We're going to pay for them. The government. So here's my thing. So I'm not getting free mortgage right now, right? But I guarantee you, California is going to use federal funding to get these people off the fucking street for free. Oh, I know. I know. They're doing this for votes. I guarantee it. They're going to basically use this shit to get all these fucking illegals and these dumbasses who don't want to work, fucking potheads and everybody. And look, oh my God, look what we did, everybody. Look what we did. We got y'all off the street. We gave y'all free. No, you used a crisis to get votes. I am beyond pissed at what's going on right now. They really should just let this virus run its course and move on. This is beyond stupid. It's going to cause more trouble than it's worth. Mark my words. Anyway, y'all stay safe. And I don't mean because of the virus. I mean because of the skyrocketing violence and everything that's going to come out of this. Be safe out there. I guarantee you, there are going to be the liquor stores out here in Texas, in El Paso, won't close. I guarantee you that. The liquor stores themselves won't close. So, oh yeah, it's just starting. The shit's just starting. This is going to get worse before it gets better, and not from the virus. This is going to get worse before it gets better. And I don't mean the virus. I mean just people. Just by this is oh my god. There's going to be there's just going to be a lot more violence going on because you're going to have people that are going to go hit. I guarantee you, go hit the liquor stores right now. I guarantee it. They're going to go hit the liquor stores, buy up all this liquor because they're going to have to be at home drinking, especially those who are going to be who literally can't go to work right now. So at least work, they had time away from the family and the fucking screaming kids and their bitch ass wife or whatever. So now you're going to have these men who are violent be home worrying about where their next paycheck is going to come to pay for the fucking house and everything because, got to pay for these damn bratty kids. I'm telling you, this is going to get worse before it gets better. This is not good. All right, y'all. As I said, everybody out there, please be safe. But especially for those of y'all here in El Paso, please do not be stupid and be safe. Love y'all.